1 in 12 property owners dropped their FEMA flood insurance after it started raising those prices, but many don't realize they may be able to buy private flood insurance for a lot less.
And now that we are in hurricane season, consumer reporter Heather Sullivan joins us with smart sense on all your options. Heather?
Yes, good morning. Yeah, more private insurance companies now offer flood insurance, and it often costs less than FEMA's national flood insurance. But there are pros and cons to both of these, so here's a look at your options. Since FEMA began Risk 2.0 in 2021, raising many homeowners' flood insurance rates, a Houston Chronicle analysis shows 1 in 12 buildings and homes in the Houston area have dropped it, totaling 45,000. But now more insurance companies offer private flood insurance and more mortgage lenders accept it. So let's look at how they wash out. FEMA's National Flood Insurance Program offers maximum coverage of $250,000 to rebuild, no matter how much your home is worth, and a maximum of $100,000 for damaged contents. Even if you live in a high-risk zone, you can still buy FEMA coverage. NFIP usually costs more than private flood insurance, but it is backed by the government, so you don't have to worry that it could go out of business and leave you stranded.
You know, with the FEMA product through the National Flood Insurance Program, it is a 30-day waiting period. So if you go and buy a policy today, you're not going to have it for another 30 days.
NFIP costs an average of $786 a year in Harris County and $992 in Galveston County. Now let's look at private flood insurance through insurance companies, including Allstate, Geico, Neptune, Travelers, and Wright. Premiums for private insurance can be lower than FEMA, yet it can offer enhanced coverage, like living expenses if you can't live at home, and much higher coverage limits.
Some of the benefits to them is they have actually higher coverage rates than the FEMA program. It's even double, even some of them are even triple what you can get for coverage through FEMA.
Private flood insurance also often has shorter waiting times to take effect. Some start as soon as you pay the premium. The downside is that private insurance can deny your application if your home is high risk, it can have deductibles, and private companies can go out of business, which could leave you uninsured. So in comparison, private insurance can be a few $100s less a year, and you can check a company's financial strength on sites like AM Best and S&P Global. And here's an important note. If you cancel FEMA coverage and then you want to buy FEMA again later, you do have to reapply, and you may not get the discounts that you've received in the past.
Okay, so what about for renters, Heather? Is there any help for them as far as flood insurance is concerned?
Yeah, there sure is, and it's actually a lot less than you might imagine. You can buy flood insurance for renters to cover damage to the contents of your home for about $99 a year. So it might be something that a lot of renters want to look into.
Yeah, it's fairly affordable.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Heather. Thank you.
You bet.